At this point, is there really anything that can be said about these Range Rover Sports which we haven't already touched on? That in itself, though, is a testament to just how popular they are, to the point where even we find it difficult to keep up with the demand of finding enough of these cars for how many people are looking for good ones. And this is a prime example of why people love them so much. It's a 2016, so of course facelift era HSE version with the 3-litre SD V6 engine, and consider the pricing on this car first. It is of course one of the most glaring differences over what this car was when new, up around £60,000, and of course being England's premier luxury 4x4 brand, you would expect no less. These days, well, this exact car is just under £15,000, barely a quarter of the price for, again, a 2016 car, and you still have all of those modern benefits. It has a fantastic history behind it, of course, which we'll touch on in a second. For those who are curious, of course, that does still come with the option of low deposit financing as well, and for a car which has just kissed 107,000 miles, in other words, it's already proven itself, as we've said before about these cars, and if you compare that to the mileage of many on the market, clearly it will continue to do so. And crucially, when you're looking for a luxury car, Range Rover or otherwise, to be frank, what you want is a car that's been loved, and you can tell that, not least of which from a vehicle's history, if it's been taken care of, and this one is a prime example of just that. It's just been serviced by ourselves, it's already had its all-important cam belt changed, as well as a full main agent and Range Rover specialist history to its name. It's finished, as if that weren't already good enough, in possibly the best colour choice of British racing green with that full heated leather interior, and as you would assume from a Range Rover, it is very, very well equipped indeed, that's for sure. It has that touchscreen display with multiple 12-volt power points, Bluetooth, auxiliary and USB inputs, 8-speaker sound system with voice control navigation, reverse parking camera with of course parking sensors front and rear, cruise control, xenon headlights with signature LED day runners, also LED lights on the rear, dual zone climate control, power opening and closing tailgate, adaptive dynamics. This particular example also comes with the added extra of the first aid kit, which is never a bad thing to have in any vehicle. Naturally, being a luxury oriented family 4x4, it is ISOFIX prepped if you do plan to fit child seats, perhaps as a holiday car or even a school commuter. And that brings us of course to the next key point of why people love them so much. You actually can use them as a school commuter. Gone are the days when a large 4x4 was simply out of the question because of fuel economy or road tax. These are actually shockingly good when it comes to their efficiency. You can average up to 40 miles per gallon, in particular with that 3-litre SD V6 engine, as high as 44 miles per gallon on the motorway, and even for road tax, it's a fraction of what even the outgoing Range Rovers before this were in comparison. This car is £345 a year to tax, compared to, in some cases, in fact more than a few cases these days, some older performance cars, executive cars, certainly 4x4s, are nearly £800 a year to tax in comparison. For these kind of prices, people are buying them, people are enjoying them, and crucially people are keeping them, which is making them harder to find all the time, and especially for these kind of prices. Once again here, a British racing green example with that full history for under £15,000 is quite remarkable value for money. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this exact Range Rover Sport, you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or naturally give us a call on 01749 871155, or of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.